Hey, hi guys, in this video I am going to show you how you can perform the flood mapping using the Sentinel-2 imagery. Okay, go to your favorite browser and I'm going to do a flood mapping of Bangladesh in June 2022. That is the major flood of the Bangladesh. So just search for the flood in Bangladesh in June 2022. You will get the most of the reports of the Bangladesh flood mapping. Yeah, you can see numbers of the people get killed and injured, and I have area of the interest and the tentative area of interest where the flood area is the area that is affected by the flood in the KML format. You can see in the Google Earth Pro here, and I'm using this .kml file to download the Sentinel-1 imagery from the Copernicus browser. Go to your favorite browser and search for dataspace .copernicus.eu, and you'll redirect to the page and go to the explore data, and you can see the you can see to the login page, and we need a imagery of May last and before the flood happens, and then and one image that is at the time where the flood occurs, and one after imagery, but during the flood. Let's go to this page and log in with your own credential. I'm logging with my own login and the email and the passwords, and hit over the login button and go to the and upload that KML file. I'm uploading my area of interest. And go to the search button, click over the Sentinel-1 and click over the Sentinel-1 SLC, and just go to 2022 May, I think from 25 to I think June 2020. Yes, June 25, June 30. And click over the search button, and you can see all of the imagery of that area of the interest, but we are going to download the imagery that covers the most. Here you can see all of the imagery, and you can see 2025 525 first imagery, 6 second, 618 third, and 630 at last. We are going to download 3 imagery, that is 2022 June 30 and June 18 and May 25. Just to wait a moment until it get downloaded, and I think my imagery get downloaded. I have skipped the portion, downloading time portion, and you can see all these download in the download section. Go to your drive and create a folder. I am giving the folder is SAR data, and just move those data from download to and let's create the 3 folders. That is, one is input and another is output and the other for temporary, and all these have their own purpose. Input is for input data, output is for output data, and the temp file is called to store the temporary file. And let's move all the data from the input to the downloads to input section. Go to the SAR data, and go to inside the input, paste the data set. Yes, and we have to set the preferences where we have to tell what is the exact input data directory, what is the exact output directory, and what is the exact temporary directory. And we mention we give the software that is the input data as a input directory, and output as a output directory. And go to the E section and go to the SAR data and go to the output, select the folder. You can change the temporary directory too, but I am keeping as it is. And let's open the SARscape and expand the import data and expand the SAR space bond and expand the single sensor and click over the Sentinel-1. Okay, and in the input files, if you click over the files, you directly go to the input section and open all three files. Two files, that is one before flood and the one is after flood is mandatory, but I am opening other file too to check whether the data is executed or not, and mention the output file path and click over the execute, and patience over a time, it takes a times, and I am providing my video. So after some time it will automatically process the data and open the both PV and VHS band of each of the every imagery. Okay, I think yes, it's completed now. Click over the OK button and just cancel the import Sentinel-1 and zoom out a little bit and see the actual flood is happening or not. In the SAR imagery, the water pixel is looking darker because the most of the energy is reflected back to the other direction and the scattering is too much loose. And you can see 2020 in the 2022 618 there is a large of flood, so that most of the area is covered with the water and all we can see is the dark pixel. But in the 2022 May 25 there is no such a flood here. So here we are using the SARscape analytics toolbox that is present just below the SARscape. Just expand the SARscape analytics toolbox and open the SAR flood mapping. Okay, and here in the screen you can see all those SLC, list and PWR bands, and we have to use either VB band in the both post event image or VH band in the post and pre image. We must have to use either VH bands in the both or VB band in the both. I am using VB band of each of the post and the pre flood. And the one thing you have to keep in mind is you must have to select SLC, list and the power file section. Okay, just select the pre-event file. You already selected the VB band of the post. You have to select the VB band of the pre-event image, that is 2022 525 23 47 40 792 IWD VB SLC list power band, and you have to mention the output path. Here I am mentioning the SARscape output and click over the OK, and the SARscape analytics toolbox start to process the data, and it takes a time, so you have to keep in patience until it process the data. And you must have to know that the original Sentinel data is not georeferenced, so the result so we have to, if you are doing manually or following the step, you must have to first geocode the imagery, and you have to apply the different correction, filtering, multi-looking and something like that. But here we are using the SARscape analytics toolbox, all things are doing automatically. And here we obtain the flood mapping of that region. And if you zoom out a little bit, you can see the flood mapping is not totally overlap with the original Sentinel-1 imagery, because I already mentioned to you that the original Sentinel-1 imagery is not georeferenced. So, but the data obtained from the processing, after processing, is georeferenced. We can although the water pixel water pixel of the flood water pixel seen flooded in the top bottom right corner, you can see flood here. So open your ArcGIS Pro to analyze the data. So I am opening my ArcGIS Pro and send this result to the ArcGIS Pro. And you can just classify the imagery. Yeah, it automatically classify into 2 after my histogram matching, and just unclassify the not flooded area, and give the blue color to the flooded area, and change the base map to find out the actual area where the flooded happens. So if you zoom over the area, you can see all the floods in that area. And that's all the flooded area. Thank you so much.